Hey, welcome to this video about creating content. Now, we could literally be here for about an hour, but I'm going to try to keep this video as to the point as possible. Now, when you go to start recording content for YouTube, the number one thing you got to realize and understand is don't overthink it. I know you, because I know how I was in the very beginning. You're going to overthink it. You're going to think that everything needs to be absolutely perfect, and it does not. So for me, when I first recorded my very first YouTube video, I literally had my phone and a selfie stick, and that was it. There was zero editing. There was zero effects, music, any of that sort of thing. It was just a very straightforward video recorded on my phone. No microphone, no special lighting, nothing. I just recorded the video. I did have to, because I was trying to get it as close to perfect as I could, I recorded it several times before I said, okay, this is good enough for YouTube. But if you actually went back and you watched that original video, I know for me, when I watched it, I was like, man, that sucks. It was not a good video in my opinion, but I'm also my harshest critic, as I'm sure you are of yourself as well. But the number one thing you got to realize is just don't overthink it. The best thing that you can do is to be authentic. Just be authentic. Now, here's another tip, and I want you to think about this too, is remember the type of videos that you enjoy watching on YouTube. So if you're watching a specific video and you're learning something, anything, you could be learning how to make money. You could be learning a skill set like an email marketing automation, how to generate a lead, how to do follow-up, anything that has to do with the online marketing niche, anything that has to do with your business or why you're on YouTube in the first place. I want you to think about the videos that you enjoy watching. I want you to think about the videos where you maybe said, oh, that's a nugget, or that's an aha moment, or I really got some value from this video, and then go either make some mental notes or take some written notes down about what was it about that specific video or that style of video that spoke to you. What did you enjoy about that video? What was it about, when you got to the end of that video and you either liked it or you commented or whatever it was, I want you to think about that and say, hey, now, what was it about this video that I enjoyed? And that's the type of content that you need to think about making. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to make, a lot of people make this mistake. I've made this mistake plenty of times, is you don't want to make a video to make money. Now, I know obviously if you're into online marketing, affiliate marketing, network marketing, clearly the end result, yes, you want to put videos out there so more people see your content, more people see your brand, they know who you are, what you're doing, they sign up in your business, or they sign up for your opportunity, your course, whatever, and then you obviously earn a commission. Or maybe you're trying to monetize your YouTube channel and you want more subscribers so more people see your video, and the more people that see your video, obviously you're going to be able to monetize those videos and start earning money from those videos directly from YouTube, which is a whole nother conversation. But you don't want to make videos just to make money. You want to make videos to speak directly to an individual, just like I'm talking to you right now. I don't have a script for this video. I know some basic things that I want to talk about, and I'm going to talk about those, but I don't have a script. You don't want to use scripts, because scripts are going to come across as very salesy. And when you're being very salesy, your viewers or anybody that's watching that video is going to smell that a mile away, and they're going to be thinking, just like you would be thinking too, this person is just trying to sell me. They just want to get me to join their business. They just want to get me to buy their product, their service, their affiliate offer, their network marketing offer, whatever it is. This person's just trying to sell me. Next, let's go check out the next video. I'm sure you would feel the same way if I got on here and I said, hey man, listen, you need to watch this video all the way through, because at the end, you're going to buy my course and it's going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. You would know right off the bat that I was trying to sell you on something. I was trying to earn a commission, versus if I was trying to share with you the value that I know I could give you by watching this whole video. So couple important nuggets here, a couple of important points before you go recording your content. Number one, you need to know the keywords that you want to talk about, the keywords that you're going to be trying to rank for. And again, we're going to cover this further through these lessons as we go. But also, being authentic is just so super huge. You gotta just be yourself. Don't be afraid to be real. And I'm sure there's many videos that I have on YouTube, that I have on Facebook, that I have on TikTok, where like my dogs are barking in the background. Maybe you got your kids running around behind you. Like, don't be afraid to let people know that you are real. Trust me, people are going to resonate with that. People are going to resonate with you when they see, oh, hey, this person's just like me. You don't have to worry about all this other stuff being perfection. Now, I do want to talk about some other things like microphones, recording equipment, lighting. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. But just remember to be authentic. Now, again, before you go recording your video, what you could also do is you could also go watch some videos in your niche. So again, if you're ranking for keywords and you're doing some keyword research here on YouTube, what you could also do is maybe go find some videos that are using those keywords, and then maybe go watch 2, 3, 4 videos that are using the keywords that you want to rank for, and do a private search and say, do those videos, are they ranked in the top 10? The top 10 is basically above the fold. Newspaper speak here, old school newspaper speak, but the top 10 videos is considered the first page or above the fold. So those are the videos that you want to pay attention to. So you maybe go watch a handful of those videos and say, all right, what are some notes or nuggets or just key phrases or key words that I can take from these videos? What are some bullet points that I can use from these videos, and then I can, insert or inject into my videos, and still use that content to be relevant, use that content to give as much value as possible, and also let the viewer know, hey, this is the reason why you're watching this video. I'm going to give you value. I'm going to speak directly about the keywords. I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to be myself. Those are very, very, very important things. Now, let's talk about the actual recording of the video itself. So actually creating the content. So once you have the content ideas down, now it's going to come down to creating the actual content, pressing record, and going. So remember, like I said, my very first video, I recorded it on my phone. If you are going to use your phone, by the way, to record videos, record content for YouTube, it's 100% okay. It is 100% okay. You don't need fancy special equipment. Do I have some specific things that I use to record this video? So as an example right now, I'm using this microphone right here, which is a Marantz 2000 microphone. You can go to Amazon, you can look it up. I'm not going to give you a list of all the products that I use, because you need to be resourceful. You need to get out there and go, you don't need the exact light that I have. You don't need the exact microphone that I have. You don't need the exact phone that I have. You can use whatever you have. Trust me. All right. So as an example, I'm recording this video using Zoom. Okay. I have the Zoom app on my MacBook, which is what the tech that we're on right now. I have the Zoom app, and you can easily go to YouTube and you can say how to record using Zoom, and you can find exactly what I'm doing right now. I like to record these type of training videos. I like to record these in Zoom because it allows me to be face-to-face with you. And it also allows me to share my screen and show you some cool things too. Now, when you're recording on your phone, depending on the level of editing that you're going to put it in this, and we'll get into editing in other videos, you might be more limited on a phone versus recording on a Mac in something like Zoom. But again, you can do a lot of things in editing. All right. You can do that screen share. You can do all those other things, and you can still do that with a phone. But again, I'm just giving you some ideas. Remember, my first several videos that I have on, and again, let's talk about authenticity here for a second before we get too far into the technical and talking about equipment. One of my videos that got me a lot of signups into my business, one of my videos that actually helped build one of my first network marketing teams. I built a team of close to 3,000 people. And one of the legs that I had, one of the groups of people, a lot of people that saw some of those original YouTube videos were literally just recorded with my phone. You want to hold it horizontal, not vertical, hold it horizontal. Okay. And one of those videos resonated with a lot of people because I was myself. I was literally outside in my driveway. And I think I had a cutoff t-shirt because it was like close to 90 degrees out. And I even said in the video, I was literally holding my phone and I was like, man, it is so hot out here, but I'm so fired up because our business is exploding right now. And I was walking down my driveway and I walked past my motorcycle. I had a Harley sitting right in the driveway and I was just real. It was maybe a 1.5 to 2 minute video. And I just said, man, I'm so excited. Things are going great. I'm going to jump on my bike in a little bit. I'm going to go for a ride, but I just wanted to share this video with you and say, hey man, if you're looking at this opportunity right now, it's screaming hot. If you get in touch with me, I'm going to help you get started. And whatever the message was, but it was just very real. It was very authentic. I showed people a little bit of my personality. I was hot. I was outside. I was getting ready to jump on my bike. And I've had several people comment and reach out to me later, sometimes years later, and say, man, I loved that video because it just showed me that you were a real everyday dude. You're not a guy who's like just hiding behind your keyboard and you're trying to produce this perfect content. You were just real. And that's what I resonated with. So again, you need to think back to the people, the videos that you watch, the videos that are out there on YouTube that you get value from. Maybe they're one of my videos. Maybe there's somebody else's content, or you can take a combination of both. But what is it with that video? And you can apply the same exact thing to Instagram or TikTok or even Snapchat or whatever. What is it about certain pieces of content that gets your attention? And you want to take that and you want to infuse that into your own content. And you want to mix that with a balance of being yourself, not overthinking it, and just being focused on putting out value and trying to just be yourself and share why you are passionate. So again, if you're talking about a network marketing opportunity, why are you passionate about that? What has you fired up about that? What has you excited? If you're talking about an affiliate offer, a niche, baking cookies, it doesn't really matter, but what has you fired up and what has you so excited to be putting out that piece of content? And also remember too, and this is really important, try to speak to one specific person, just like I'm talking to you right now. I know that there's going to be, tons of, maybe hundreds, maybe thousands of people that own this course, but I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you right now. And you need to do that in your videos as well, as talk specifically to that person. Now, let's get into some of the technical stuff. Again, I'm recording this video via Zoom, and it's the Zoom app. I'm sure you could do this on your phone. I'm doing this on my MacBook right now. And some other technical things, you can record any way you want. Like I have an iPhone. If you want to use an iPhone or an Android phone or whatever, you can just pull up a video, press record, and just go. It's always important to have some bullet points, to have some talking points that you have ready, but don't do a script. A script is going to feel like a script. A script is going to feel like you're trying to sell somebody on something, and it's going to feel like almost like you're reading a book and you need to nail it word for word, and you don't. Okay, so don't overthink that process. But with what you're talking about in the technical stuff here, now for me, when I record on my phone, I use this little tripod right here. Plug this in, I slip my phone in here. It's got a little microphone. This is what I use when I record with my phone. You can go to Amazon. This is made by Komika. You can go to Amazon. You can pick one of those up for maybe 30, 40 bucks. I use this when I do a Facebook Live for my phone. This is what I use for that as well as if I'm going to use my phone and use that for a YouTube video, I will also use this, because having a good quality microphone, it just helps you come across more clear. It's going to make your videos seem a little more professional. But again, is it needed? No. Do you have to have a microphone? No, you absolutely do not. The number one most important thing about creating content here on YouTube is just go, just freaking go. Like, don't worry about getting it all right. As you get going and as you start to build your channel, as you start getting videos out there, then you can start to think about, okay, maybe I'll get some lighting. Maybe this week when I get a little extra money, I'll go get a little tripod. I'll get a microphone like this microphone here, this Marantz microphone, I think costs close to $200, but I didn't have this for my first 3 years. This is only like a couple of years old. I didn't have this for my first 3 years. I just used the microphone right here on my MacBook. Okay, I just use that microphone. Right now I'm using this microphone, even though it's blurred out, it's still there. I'm still using it, still has good quality audio. But these were investments that I made long after I started. Okay. Now, lighting, let's talk about lighting. Lighting is very, very important. If you're filming outside, that is great. Natural light is one of the best lights that you can use, but no matter what video you do, you always want to have good lighting. Now, for me, I have, right now it's daytime, but if it were not daytime, I have one little miniature light over here. Like literally it's a clip-on desk lamp with a foldable arm. It's a clip-on desk lamp that I got on Amazon for about 20 bucks. I bought two of them. I got one over here and I got one over here. Now I have a lot of natural daylight coming in right now, which is hitting, basically here. And then I have my little mini lamp on over here. Now, if I were to shut that off, you can see the difference in the lighting. If I were to shut that light off, I actually just have my hand over it, but you can see the difference in lighting, right? Now, if I let that go, now I have lighting on both sides of my face. My image is coming in clear, and I'm going to come across more clearly to the viewer. Okay, so good lighting is very, very important. Now, again, do you need to go buying lighting on Amazon? No. If you don't have any lighting yet, you could literally use like desk lamps. You could be in a kitchen. Maybe your kitchen has really good lighting. Who knows? But just make sure that like there's no shadows. As an example, do I only want light on one side of my face and this side is shadowed? No, you want to just take a look at lighting, and you want to make sure that you have lighting is nice and clear. People can see your face. You don't want to be hidden. Just remember, you're talking to one specific person. Talking to one person, okay? So make sure that you are coming in loud and clear from an audio standpoint and a visual standpoint. They can see you and they can hear you. That's really it. And also, speaking of that, when you're holding your phone, if you're going to be using your phone versus using a desktop device like I'm using now, if you're going to use your phone, a lot of the times your microphone for your phone is down on the bottom of your phone. Don't make the mistake of palming your hand over the microphone and then recording your video, and then your audio is going to come across muffled and muted. And I've been there. I've made that mistake where I go to record a video and it's like, oh, I nailed it. And then I play it back and it's like, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I try to do it again. I try to replicate it. And it's like, you never get it as good as you do either that first time or when you feel you really nailed it. So be careful if you're going to use your phone, and you're not, as an example, if you're not going to use a microphone, okay, then just be aware of where your microphone on your phone is and make sure. So for me, when I hold my phone in my hand, I kind of leave this space open right here. Okay. I leave that space open knowing that that's where the microphone is, and I come across loud and clear. Okay. So that's really it for the technical stuff. Again, I could literally go through and talk about a lot of different things, even little things like my background right now is blurred. Okay. The background is blurred. So you can see if I hold my hands up, they can get kind of blurry. That's why a lot of times I'll keep my hands like this. The background is blurred because for me, I'm in a bedroom, I'm literally in a bedroom, which is also my office. I'm sitting here at a desk, got my vision board, I got my lighting, I got all this stuff on my desk. That's always here. And I necessarily don't need everybody to see. It's a spare bedroom. Nobody sleeps in here. It's a second bedroom, but do I need people to see the bedroom? Do I want people to see the bedroom? I mean, they can, sure. But again, don't feel like you need to have that perfect sort of setting. I could easily show you the bedroom. I could create a green screen background if I wanted to. And that's also another reason why I like when I record these lesson style videos, that I like to use something where I'm sitting at a desk, where I'm not moving around. I'm talking directly to you when I'm teaching, training, and educating. I could easily put a virtual background up. I could put a green screen up. And that's another benefit to using the Zoom app, is you can create those virtual backgrounds. But again, you don't need those. If you go back and you look at any of my older videos on YouTube, I didn't do any of that stuff. Most of the time when I recorded the majority of my YouTube videos, I was just in a room. It could have been my living room. It could have been an office. It could have been a bedroom. I could have been outside in the park. I've recorded videos in a park, walking around a park, just holding my phone. Hey, what's up? I'm shooting this video to let you know that XYZ, right? Let's go back to what we talked about. And I know this is a long video. I appreciate you getting all the way through this, but just remember to be authentic and be yourself. That is the number one most important thing, right? So have some ideas about your keywords. go research some other videos, go watch those, go get some ideas, go get some nuggets. But just remember, you are talking to one specific person. You don't need to be salesy. You just want to give as much value as possible, okay? And then what's also important too, towards the end of the video, or maybe even the beginning, or maybe you splice it in throughout the video too, is don't forget a call to action, okay? Don't forget a call to action. And again, you're gonna realize this as you start going through some of these other videos, and remember, hey, what was it about that video that I resonated with? What type of videos do you like to watch? What are the call to actions in those videos? It might be, hey, click the button down below and subscribe to my channel. Ring the bell notification. Ring the bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video. Or it could be, hey, if you like what we discussed in this video, my link is down below there. You can click there. You can get on my email list. You can see if this is a fit for you. But don't forget to give a call to action in your video. That's also very, very, very important. But again, the number one most important thing is to be yourself. So that is it. I will see you on the next lesson. Take care.